got these two boys that killed that girl in Fort Worth, the 5-year-old, and killed her father. They got them down here in Livingston, Texas. We on the map.
Well, y'all heard what he said. Let's go.
Keisha. Keisha. Yeah. That's Fort Worth. That's who looking for him. Yeah. They killed some folk Monday night.
Oh.
Yeah, a boy and his daughter.
Dang, I need to take
And his kid, 5-year-old kid.
Man.
Yeah, she thought I had programmed that up. Huh? I was talking to him. Talking to that lady. Yeah. No, she thought I had filmed that girl. I told her no, I didn't film that girl.
You could have filmed her. You can't stop. They can't stop you from filming.
Yeah.
They cannot stop you from filming. This is open. What they say?
No, she thought I had filmed that girl.
But you could have. They can't stop you from filming nobody. Just like at the news was a couple of years ago, I filmed.
Girl involved in you too?
Oh yeah, she the one with transferred. Yeah, she the one that driving them. Yeah.
The girl was driving.
They get them sick. They had a warrant out for them. I think it was like some point $1 million, man. Oh yeah, they had a warrant out.
She's still in the stone?
No, they done put her in the car.
See, everybody filming the girl.
Yeah, they don't put her in the car. Yeah, they don't put her in the car.
Look, y'all know. Damn, let's get in this girl. I'm gone. I'm like.
Livingston, Texas. We live in Livingston, y'all. They caught the people that killed them folks in Fort Worth in Livingston, Texas. We on film, y'all. Fort Worth, Texas. Look at the Fort Worth Press and Law. Way down here in Livingston, y'all. Look. Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. Hey, to Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. We live down here in Livingston, Texas, man. They got the people that killed that young girl and her father. They got them in Livingston, Texas. They got them in Livingston, Texas. You're at the Shell station. They got them. Fort Worth, Texas. We live, y'all. We got Fort Worth County down here in Livingston, Texas. They got them. They got them, y'all. They got them. They got them. They got them, y'all. They got them. Yep, they got them. Fort Worth, Texas in the house, y'all. Look at all these laws at this store. Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. We live in Fort Worth, Texas. They got them. They got them, y'all. They got them. Way down here in Livingston, Texas. They got them, y'all. They got the people that killed. They got these two boys that killed that girl in Fort Worth, the 5-year-old, and killed her father. They got them down here in Livingston, Texas. We on the map. Livingston, Texas, we on the map.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news. Now, the true question is, the biggest question is, since they ain't adhere to code of the streets or nothing like that, and they gotta know that they some of the most hated individuals, that, yeah, buddy, it's gonna get plenty bad. Because here's one big thing. People who move with dishonor like them cats did, they won't have any honor. So, CJ Casino, I hope you had nothing to do with this. But if you had any inkling to do with this, any proof, any payment, anything like that, bruh, it is over. It just is. See, one thing about people with money, when y'all doing things you ain't supposed to do, police see it, feds see it, everybody see it. And one thing they want to know is how you got it. Yeah, that's why they created civil forfeiture. When you're running around with over 10 bands, the police can take that, whether you're in the airport, on the street, or anything like that, and you had to show immense amount of proof as to how you had that money, how you got it there, and all that stuff. So if you ain't drawn from a bank and a bank doesn't have a wire transfer from a reputable company that paid you for services rendered, whew, it's gonna get freezingly ugly. So the question then becomes, who gonna tell? Who gonna fold? Who gonna do all these things? We don't know which shooter is the actual shooter and all of that stuff. We don't. I think BCF Escobar was the one who was the first one. I mean, the one that we can clearly see, the one who put the final shots into him. That's my belief, but I could be wrong. But one thing the police gonna do is they gonna sit him down, and when them interrogation videos pop out, y'all gonna be slightly upset. Slightly. But understand, it's the police doing their job. See, police are supposed to be charmers. So the police are going to fly in with a gang of theories. They do. That's what the press conference essentially alluded to. I'll probably play the ending of the press conference because I thought that probably was one of the most important parts, other than saying that dude was a registered ex-offender. I think that was one of the things that was most important, because those questions that was asked, hey, what was it about gambling? Was it about anything? Everybody has their theories and all of this stuff. And I don't think them two idiots have enough balls to sit up there and stand there and still, quote unquote, keep it real. How'd y'all get caught together is beyond me. That right there is just stupid within itself. It's more than likely going to boil down to LPRs, some triangulation, some cats that basically got hit up. Because y'all got to understand something. When the cops don't release anything, and I didn't see it, so correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't see nothing about a reward. That's why I kept on saying, bro, they ain't going to last past Friday. And lo and behold, it's Thursday. So when you don't, like I try to tell people, and now I think more people will start saying this and seeing and agreeing with me. When you do not see a reward out there, that means the police know, hey, bruh, these are some morons and some idiots, and we close on their heels. We gonna hit a couple of leads and stuff like that, and we gonna find out. It would not surprise me if one of their family members was one of the ones who turned them in. It wouldn't surprise me if the mama turned them in. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. God forbid, but if one of my brothers did some cowardly stuff like that, and my mama turned them in, I would not feel any type of thing as far as my mama goes. If it was me, I'm not turning my brother in. We just gonna thug it out, and I'm just gonna keep on beating him and 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 beating him. I'm gonna beat him until he has the opportunity to leave and turn himself in. That's how I'm doing it, because for me, it's personal. This is my name. This is my legacy. I'm a vengeful person. And I know, hey, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and all that stuff. I'm not on no biblical timing or anything like that, first off. So there's that. I'm just one of those individuals. And yes, I done squabble family members for putting their hands on women. Yep, I definitely have. That's Big Nash right there. Yeah, that's neighborhood Nash right there. When you put your hands on women and you're a part of this familiar tree that we got, bruh, I'm going to see you about it. And I know there's a bunch of men out there like me like that. We just can't put it out there on the internet. Back to the matter at hand. I think the pressure really was on with the last video that we dropped with the little girl. I do. That little girl, essential crying and prayers and all of that stuff, and the mom, I think that put the whole Texas on lock. And one thing about Texans that a lot of law-abiding Texans like is they like to say you don't mess with Texas. And out there in Texas, it ain't hard for you to get deputized at all. We done heard an immense amount of heroic stories out of Texas. And it's always in small cities. There was a story, and I think it was 3 or 2 years ago, when somebody opened fire inside of a church. And that man didn't make it that far. There's other stories in Middle Texas and stuff like that where people then attempted to shoot up schools. And I recall this one real well, where a little girl said, Dad, there's a dude up here shooting up the school. That man showed up real quick with his rifle and put about 5 in that boy and finished the job off. You don't mess with Texas. And I need the cats, when I say Waco, I need y'all to kind of, know. Because one of the things that was oddly shown, that's why I put the map there, is the proximity to Houston. So the question is, where did y'all get money to try to operate and move to Houston? The theory that I have, and I think all of you will agree, well, I think 80% of you will agree with this. They were hiding out somewhere in Fort Worth. They were hiding out, and they thought, oh, snap, this is the opportune time. It seems like it's dying down a little bit. This is the opportune time for us to go. Where the heck we gonna go? Well, you definitely can't bring your ass to Oklahoma. That ain't gonna work. you come into Oklahoma, what you gonna do? Stop by the little casino once you cross the border and all that? Because after that, you hit weigh stations with police and stuff like that. And those weigh stations that you see, inside of those weigh stations are cameras rolling. Yep, 100%. Them Oklahomans, they're looking for you. So unless he was going to slide up the back towards like Lawton or something like that and try to get in through that way, wasn't going to happen. Definitely ain't going to New Mexico. They're just going to stick out like a sore thumb. Boy, about it, they wasn't going to touch Tucumcari or nothing. Because right there's another station right there. What was they going to go to Shreveport? Shreveport grimy, bruh. I'm not hiding out in no Shreveport. The cats in Shreveport liable to kill you. So they ain't going to do that out there in Louisiana. Or go to Nacogdoches in freaking Texas. It's too small. They like one of those old school pubs, you know. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Nope. They was going to Houston. Who got connections to Houston? CJ Casino. That's what they were saying. Hey, you go look at CJ Casinos. All he was doing was traveling back and forth. Fort Worth to Houston. Fort Worth to Houston. If I'm CJ Casino, like I said, I'm hoping that, I'm hoping, bruh, this is pure coincidence. I just don't smell one. I'm not saying he had anything to do with this, but what I am saying is this, bruh. It's some odd coincidences that happen. And that coincidence right there cannot be filling that one. Because if you are, something wrong. So is it possible that he gets added with conspiracy to commit murder and murder as far as a couple of things go? Yeah. Could be. Or, like I said, it could be that, shoot, them cats' little crews and cliques is not a gang or anything. It's really a clique, just a group of little cats. Some got money, some just a bunch of hang-arounds and stuff like that. Bro, yeah. But we gonna see, bro. We gonna get a whole lot of information down the road. It ain't gonna be soon, so please don't expect anything like that. The only breaking news that you can see is within a day or two of them cats essentially breaking and basically getting tricked by the police, because the police gonna come in and sit down and, hey, why don't you tell us about your partner, man? We know he's the one who killed the little girl. We know you didn't have anything to do with it. Listen, man, you're probably gonna look at not getting out life, probably get a nice release date, man. Probably gonna look at like 40 years, but at least you get to be released. Why don't you tell us everything that you know? And I'll see if I can cut a deal with the DA. I know the DA really well. So, let's go over it. What do you know? Tell us what you know, and we'll see what we can work out. Why'd you do it? Did he owe you some money? Or is it? We heard everything on the internet. We've heard things from Bad Dykes gang, drug cartels, and stuff like that. Why don't you clear all of this stuff up for us? How about that? Because your friend over there, he's going to put the blame on you. You can guarantee it. He's going to say that you're the shooter, that you fit the description more than he does. But we don't want to believe him. We want to believe you. Tell us your story first. And the first person to crack, whoo-wee, they got all the leverage. It don't matter whether dude lying or not. It don't matter if dude's the killer or not. None of that stuff. Because what they're going to want to do is make it grand. That police officer knows what he's talking about and knows exactly what he was doing. Oh, stray bullet killed somebody. Yep, that's our first death. Oh, hey, yeah, that was an argument between an employee and his employer. Not a really violent type of thing. The second one, we gonna make an example out of them. They gonna want, I'm telling you now, the police are going to want more people behind this. So that way they can shine it up and put it out there as a warning to all of these cats. And you know what it's gonna do? Increase more funding. make it harder for law-abiding citizens. It's going to drive more BS and more BS and more BS. And Texas still has the death penalty. So, yeah, them cats will be gone. Whoever tells first probably ain't going to get the death penalty. Probably just going to look at life. If he snitches and his testifying goes well, swift shit. And, bruh, if he gets CJ Casino or somebody else who funded all this crap, maybe harboring a fugitive as well, the mama or the daddy or anything like that, it get interesting. I'm looking at Adonis Robinson to be the snitch. I think he going to be the one that's going to go in there and sing like a canary. But we'll see. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Yeah, man, we just hit 200K. We on our way to 300, man. Subscribe today so you can find out how you can win an Xbox or a PlayStation, man. The details are on the way. This is how you know somebody is literally going to be in the drawing. Robin Minter, check him out, man. All we do is go down and we look and we see his subscriptions. Who does he have? He has Seti Nash right here. What also happens, take that off. Top commenter. That right here, public subscriber. So that's what you got to do, and make sure you share each video, and then you'll be entered to win. Shout out to Mike. Good luck. Subscribe, turn that bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. I'll catch you on the next one.